The purpose of this video is to demonstrate the obscene and harmful content for minors being offered in the state of Arizona through the Tempe Public Library. This is the home page for the Tempe Public Library, and I'm going to select Digital Library, and I'm going to select Research and Information. On the left here, they have a homework help category, so this is targeting kids K through 12, whether they're homeschoolers or they're in the public or private schools. They are being offered a series of library databases. Databases can best be thought of as an electronic encyclopedias, and they are put together by several large corporations, including Cengage, Gale, and EBSCO, which we're going to be taking a look today at the Gale databases that are offered here. And there's a number of them. Let's take a quick look at General OneFile. This is a Gale product, and Gale advertises this as being for elementary, middle, and high school on their corporate website. So actually this is a problem all over the country and beyond. Let's take a look at a benign search on toy industry. And we're in the Gale General OneFile we got here through the homework help portal of the Tempe Public Library. And so we have some articles on the toy industry. And I'm going to jump over very quickly to page 3. And this is what these databases tend to be like, is they'll embed something that's inappropriate, such as this article here, the sex toy boom. We can click on that, and the next thing you know, that child that was just searching the toy industry is looking at advertisements for sex toys. And these are pretty detailed. They have pictures, they have prices, tells you, how to use them and where to find them, and so on. And so this is just I'm going to jump back to the Tempe Library page again, and this is just intended to be a very brief overview. Let's go ahead and look at Academic OneFile right here. I'm clicking on that. So I was in the Tempe Public Library Homework Help section. Gale Academic OneFile. Let's do a search on Halfway House. And the second article that we get here is extremely obscene. And I'm sorry to have to be showing this. I'm giving a warning for content here. This is a very pornographic discussion of abuse porn and rape fantasies, humiliation porn. I'm going to scroll through it quickly. It's extremely obscene discussion. And at the end, and it discusses, you can see here, it discusses, porn sites by name, pointing kids in the direction of where to find this stuff. And worse yet, as you look through their reference section, they actually feature some of the hot links. These are hot links to hardcore porn sites. And so we just can take a very quick at what they're offering to the kids. And this is, I'm not going to spend more time on this, but what I would like to do, this is obviously a porn site, it's not asking me for any identification, browse cinema, shop for porn. This is very hardcore porn. I'm going to show you, we are in Colorado, and this is some information that we received through Freedom of Information. And this is a major school district in the state of Colorado that brought complaints forward to the Gale Corporation. And they make reference here to, so this is the school talking to Gale. And they have a link to their naughty word file. And what that is the administrators in the school district were forced to put together a list of roughly 100 obscene terms and present it to the Gale Corporation and say, can you please take this out of our K-12 databases? And Gale only partially responded. It was a very cherry-picking response. And there are major problems with Gale all around the country, as I just showed you. And these are some of the other content of the letters: searching for sex toys, leather life, buzzworthy sex toys. It goes on and on. This is, again, just part of that freedom of information. The greening of sex toys found in Gale in context for high school. This was apparently a security breach that just showed up in the Freedom of Information material that we got from Michael Hansen, the CEO of Cengage. And this letter was particularly important because it was from Gale to the school in Colorado, and they actually admit that they were providing this particular database, which had never been curated for a K-12 audience, and in particular, that's the Gale Academic One file. So it says it appears that Cherry Creek High School has access to Gale Academic One file, and it might be considered, quote unquote, inappropriate for K-12 students. Well, we just looked at abuse porn, so yeah. And they're admitting here it was never specifically curated for K-12 students. The Cherry Creek School District actually removed that database, but Gale continues to advertise it on their corporate website as being for children as young as elementary school. And we've gone on to find obscenity for minors in a number. This is just a few of the databases that we've looked at for Gale and also for EBSCO, but we've biography and context, opposing viewpoints, global issues, one file for high school, in context for high school. And Gale is aware of the problems, as you can see from their Freedom of Information letters, and they have failed to take meaningful corrective action. Thank you.